York Giants. The NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
Ready up. Set. Red 38. Cluster 6. Speedo blue. Hut.
Love going to throw right away. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. You talk about this Giant defense. They put together a strong effort last week in the win over the Bears, CD.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game, the head coach isn't going to be looking at the offensive line. He's going to be looking at the offensive line coach. And that's when things get dicey.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
To throw now, here's Love. And the Giant rush gets home as down he goes. Darius Alexander. What an effort from him on that play. Big tackle for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Ready. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Okay, so the personal foul penalty. And those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
Shot, 7 feet down.
Now Love. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 43 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 Blue. Set.
Off the play fake, Love. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the first down sack. Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
Black, 95, ready?
Play fake. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. 32 yards. 1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll try to run it in, going option right. And they'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Jordan Love, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Packers are on the board first here this afternoon. McManus's point after is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. to put a drive together. They go play action with Dart. And right away, he lost the football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower postgame. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken at the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
At their own 31-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And we'll get a few yards here to the 34.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now Dart. As he throws there, incomplete. You look at this Packers defense. They currently sit at number 4 in the NFL in terms of stopping the run.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
Throwing his Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Giants first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Dart. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
60 by 6. Go, hurt. 72.
Here's Dart. Now they go screen. It's complete. Room here to run. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
That's good for a New York Giants. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
To throw his Dart. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will take it all in for a Giant touchdown. Cam Scatterboo, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Gano the extra point, and that'll make our score 14-7. Pushing his way through. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they're both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Slot man moves right. Love going to give it up on a touch pass. He's across midfield. And finally brought down at the 38. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a first down.
First down.
Set, ready. Yellow, red, green. Ready?
Love looking to throw it. And complete once again to Watson.
Complete to Christian Watson. A gain of 9 brings up
Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Ready? Black Ultra. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Here we go. Here we go. 52, boom. Ready, ready.
Love, they go play action now. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Ready?
Here's
ready.
2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 50, green. Set.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. 0 hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke round. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
Try to run for it with Jacobs. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And in the next breath, they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay.
Here we go.
I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Set.
Throwing. Love. Able to find his man, Kraft. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
10 black. Hut.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs with career touchdown number 70. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line and you start thinking, maybe we're running here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Let's go now.
A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Throwing, dart. That's caught downfield by Neighbors. Touchdown, Giants! Malik Neighbors, 57 yards. And the Giants are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And oh, it's no good on the PAT, so they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Powering his way forward. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Let's go now.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute. But did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it. And afterwards, they'll say, there's never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Set, ready, cut.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a pretty good burst there as he get this across midfield and down to the 46. 43 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Brian Burns, the one to bring him down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Come on, stretch. Black, 95.
Off the option, here's Jacobs. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Set, cut. Ready.
On play action. Love to throw. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Well, they use him a lot out of the backfield. He had 5 catches a week ago, and he makes another catch here for good yardage.
Ready up.
2nd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
They go bootleg. Love. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Brian Burns. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
That's 3 sacks now. That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Throw left side complete. That's Jacobs. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's a letdown defensively because they had them stacked up 3rd and long, and you know their thought process had to be just make the tackle in front of the sticks and force the 3. Instead, they allowed him room to run, and now they're facing 1st and goal, looking to regroup.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Matthew Golden His 5th rushing touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone when things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've got to be pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, play at the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. On the give, it's Tracy. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Devontae Wyatt there for the stop.
Early down stuff to put this offense in precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now a 2nd and 10. Right back to Tracy. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Cougar 19, 7 Pirates.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Ready?
Love now. He finds his man. Complete. That's Jacobs. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get it out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. On 4th down, the Packers called on Daniel Whelan to punt. Back deep for the Giants, Darius Slayton. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. That's taken at around the 40. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
To throw now, Dart. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Here we go. Yellow, 43. Hut.
Following the interception, Love. He'll buy some time right. He finds his man, complete. That's Jenkins. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's second and a couple. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Let's go. Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jenkins running left. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Here we go. 33, yellow.
Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go, set. Ready.
Here's Love. Flush to his right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, 36 yards. And the Packers continue to pull away here this first half.
35, Giants 13.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
For Green Bay.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Able to locate his man Slayton out of that route. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 3rd and 4. Throwing from the gun here, Dart. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he goes out right around the 39.
A gain of 6.
Give him 6 yards in the first down.
First down.
19
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Go.
From the gun, Dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
18, Pioneer.
Out of the gun, here's Dart. Again, it's Johnson. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here. Offense is moving it a little bit out and back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Warriors 70. Hurt.
Now Dart. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10.
60 Bison.
Throwing his Dart. Now he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And the deficit will hold at 22. So plenty of leg, but it's the accuracy there that lets him down.
Yeah, he hit it really well. I think this might have been good from 55. But you'll see it just conk off that upright, and they're denied a chance at 3 points.
Final play of the half. Love. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Giants set to get the football, and they trail here as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Second down and a yard. Over the middle, taken in by Neighbors. He's to the 15. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Malik Neighbors, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Giants come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter. Escapes the sack. And he is going to get in there for the 2 points to make this a 12-point game. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Set, ready, set.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the right. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. On now is the Packers punter as he'll kick it away for the second time. This is taken at the 23. Call it a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
From the 33, here's a 2nd down and 6. Here's Dart. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a New York Giant.
To throw his Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Dart. He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
What a drive. This has been just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
To the air again, Dart. And they set up the screen. That's complete.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. This is 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat, 6 Buffalo 18s. Check off.
Again, he'll drop the throw. A loss of 8 that time. It brings up 3rd down.
This man has stopped the tackle. An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage.
60 Eagles. Ready to work. Ready to work. 60 back. Mustang 19. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Ninth play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Throwing, dart. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Giants have got it back to within a score. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 103 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
Here we go. Ready?
Jacobs going to try the middle. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium. 3rd and 12.
Ready. Red, 38. Slide 2. 2, go. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll struggle to run by Tracy. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 33-yard line.
The gun. They'll look to throw. There's a short one caught by Johnson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Now this thrown deep for Slayton. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 20. It's a big play for the Giants on 3rd down. 42 yards. So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Neighbors. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Malik Neighbors from 19 yards away. And the Giants are an extra point away from evening this one up. So that one his 4th touchdown catch of the game, one behind the all-time record of 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the 3rd quarter, those turnovers can change.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on it. Look at the big man rumble. Down to the 10. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown. McManus now for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
That's the score. Packers 42, Giants 35. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And let's just say they're going to be looking to start over on this drive. A few moments ago, they were in the exact situation, but their first play led to a fumble that was returned for 6.
Yeah, you definitely have to have a short memory to play in the NFL. You got to remember what you did wrong so you don't repeat it. But you can't dwell on it because then you will repeat it, and that's what you don't want to do.
A big play there on the catch and run. 56 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And it's caught. And the Giants are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out. And the Giants are an extra point away from tying this ball game here in the final moments of the 3rd quarter. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players. He did tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And quickly out wide, this is Watson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a first down.
10 seconds. Ready.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Okay, ready?
From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
Set. Ready.
Now a toss to the left for Jacobs. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Bobby Okereke making that tackle.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough with run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Black shot.
Love now. And his throw here is incomplete. Christian Watson, the man he was looking for. But now it's third down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Love from the gun on third down. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Will Shipley, 29 yards. And the Packers answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And now, after the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a 7-point game in this fourth quarter. Plenty of time on the clock. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
This one is Slayton over the middle. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
At the 46-yard line.
They'll hand it to Tracy. He takes this for about 6 down inside the 40.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
To throw now, Dart. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 29-yard line.
10 yards. And the Giants first down.
They'll set up a throw. Catch made by Slayton. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Back to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Gano now to add the extra point. And no sweat. He puts it through, and we are tied here in the fourth. This one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And just not a big enough hole to break this one. He gets it to the 35 after showcasing that tough running of his. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
32, yellow. 62, blaster. Red.
A throw left side, it's hauled in by Golden. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Short throw, he's got Kraft.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
We'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
A run on first down with Shipley. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about it if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Will Shipley. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Packers have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one. But how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
And not much running room. Down to the 32.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Back to throw. That's complete to Slayton. They'll come to the line now on a 3rd and 6.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
He's back to throw. Once again, he finds Slayton. And he will have the Giants' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Giants first down.
Back to throw. And that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
That was a nice catch, and not by the guy you thought it was going to be. How about the defender turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands, and off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
McManus's point after is good, and the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hey, give me a D. Give me the E. Give me an A. Give me an M. And give me the ring. Give me a lot. Give me the rock. And give me the key.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
And they'll indeed take a knee. And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Green Bay, it's an important win in terms of staying in the postseason race as they move to 6-4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Jets, it's a loss that could hurt them come playoff seeding time as they drop to 8-3. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and